Can humanity survive an atomic war? In a world where geopolitical tensions are escalating, this question is more relevant than ever. The world's superpowers are increasingly at odds, with recent actions by Russia adding fuel to the fire. Notably, their invasion of Ukraine has placed the world on high alert. This conflict isn't confined to traditional warfare, it's also brought the threat of atomic war back into the spotlight. Consider the Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant in Ukraine, which found itself precariously close to the front line. A direct strike could have resulted in a catastrophic radiation leak, demonstrating the potential for conflict to escalate into a nuclear disaster. The consequences of atomic war extend far beyond immediate destruction. The lingering effects of radiation, the irreversible damage to the environment, and the long-term impact on human health are sobering to contemplate. In the face of such a threat, survival may seem impossible. But is it really? Russia's recent actions have brought the threat of a nuclear conflict into sharp focus. The escalating aggression in Ukraine has not only ignited international outrage, but also led to serious discussions about the possibility of nuclear escalation. The G7 countries, in an effort to curb Russia's territorial ambitions, have imposed stringent sanctions. These measures range from freezing central bank funds to restricting access to the SWIFT financial system, and even limiting trade in Russian diamonds. However, sanctions are a double-edged sword. While they put pressure on the targeted country, they can also push it into a corner, potentially escalating tensions further. This has sparked concerns about Russia's nuclear arsenal, one of the largest in the world, and the potential for this conflict to escalate into a nuclear war. This brings us to the Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant in Ukraine, a ticking time bomb amidst the conflict. Its vulnerability to a direct missile strike could result in a catastrophic radiation leak, a chilling reminder of the Chernobyl disaster. The International Atomic Energy Agency's warnings about the precarious situation highlight the very real danger of nuclear power in times of war. With the threat of nuclear war looming, it's natural to wonder about our chances of survival. So what are our chances of surviving an atomic war? This is a question that has been on the minds of many in recent years. Governments worldwide have strategies in place to protect their citizens in the event of a nuclear conflict. These plans include a mix of civil defense measures, emergency response protocols, and long-term recovery initiatives. Advancements in technology also play a crucial role in our survival. From early warning systems that can detect incoming missiles, to advanced shelter designs that could protect us from the catastrophic effects of a nuclear explosion, these innovations could make a significant difference in a worst-case scenario. However, while these measures are critical, the most important factor in surviving an atomic war is preventing it from happening in the first place. This is where international diplomacy and conflict resolution come into play. Through diplomatic efforts, nations can work together to reduce tensions, negotiate disarmament, and avoid the devastating consequences of nuclear warfare. While the prospect of a nuclear war is terrifying, it's important to remember that survival is possible. But the best survival strategy is preventing such a war in the first place.